Hey, what's going on? This is Kennard, the DJ. This is the Uncommon Sense Show. Uh, we keep it live every week like we always do. And I'm gonna go ahead and send this code out to the crew. I was actually, I know my man John had a live about an hour ago, man, and I'm gonna have to get back to it. He got like about an hour and a half live on here, man, and I really want to listen. I always try to catch up with his lives. But it should be dope, man. Shout out to John, man. We ain't seen him on here in a while. Hopefully we get him here tonight. I'm sipping some of this Canadian whiskey. And I'll tell you something, Canadian whiskey it's cool, it's cheap as fuck, but it's for the price, you can't really knock it. So it does what it's supposed to do, but it's kind of, I'm more into the Irish whiskeys. Eb is in the building. What's going on, Eb? Okay, the audio ain't connected yet. Eb, what's going on?
What's going on, y'all?
What's happening? Oh, wait, damn, I gotta send this passcode to Mika. How was your week?
It was all right.
That's good. I was shooting the shit about Canadian whiskey before you popped on here. And about I really don't care for it. I mean, it's kind of a different kind of buzz, and
Canadian whiskey as opposed to
Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Canada. It was dirt cheap. I had like I don't know, $20, $30 at the time. I'm like, okay, I can get 2 bottles for $20, $30. I can't get one of what I want for the 20 or 30. So I'll take these 2 and see how I pan out. And I've been drinking this shit the last couple episodes. This shit rough, but I mean, it do the trick.
Yeah. I didn't have my wine, so I'm chilling.
How work been for you?
You said what?
Damn. I said how work been for you?
Yeah, it's a progress, man. I realized that I'm not a real detail-oriented person, and this job requires a lot more of that out of me. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
It has its challenges.
Okay, challenge is good, but does that mean you gonna stick around, or you gonna?
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna stick around because
okay.
I mean, ain't nobody gonna pay what they can.
I know that's right. Well, shit, money.
So
money of hold on 1 second. I'm gonna cut you off. I see we got John in the building and we got Alicia tonight. All right, what's up, y'all? What's going on? Hey, bro. Hey, I was just talking about your live, man. I see you got an hour and a half. I really wanted to watch it, but I didn't catch it till like right before I sent this code out.
Oh, no problem.
And I listened to the first 12 minutes and I was like, yeah, this is some dope shit. So I gotta get back to it. Well, what's been up? What's been up with y'all?
Brother, your boy had dental surgery. That's why I ain't been talking.
Okay, you doing all right?
I'm good. Matter of fact, I'm about to sit here and eat. I'm about to eat some eggs and some grits because that's what I can put down right now. So.
Yeah, you're a little limited. I've been there a few times. Shit, I didn't go to the dentist my damn self. Tell you the truth. Alicia, what's going on?
Man, I just got back in from Florida.
How was it out there? You said you was going. How was it?
Man, I got me a tan.
You're looking a little melanated.
Yeah. You got
somebody's son, shit.
I've been outside, y'all. I've been outside and discovered some moonshine too, y'all. Look what I bought back.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Did you taste it?
Yeah, it tastes well. Shit.
Damn it. Look.
I'm getting rid of this because it's getting on my nerves now.
Burns.
I got some moonshine cherries.
You talking about the stuff up here from down south?
I brought it from Georgia.
Okay. How are they?
Man, they 50 proof.
Here it
is. Is that wait, that look like
that should look empty.
Oh, it's in there.
Hey man, mind your business.
Okay. All right.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, we got Mika in
Hey,
the building.
Tamika.
What's up, Mika?
Good morning.
Hey,
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Mika,
Baby, did you just say good morning?
I did, baby. I got a newborn, so nights is morning and days is nights to me.
I hear
They
that.
all mixed together.
wait, where that newborn slip in there? Whoa.
A grandbaby.
I got a grandbaby,
Oh, grandbaby.
grandson. Put it
Oh,
in some
okay.
water. Rinse
I
it
wasn't
out and
gonna
put some
say nothing.
water
I
in
was
there.
just gonna let it slide for a little bit, but I was Mhm.
No, I'm like, wait, did she just like slide a whole child through here? What the hell?
The whole American child.
Like, it's like he man. He's like he man. So I might as well have him.
All right, y'all. Hey, Will saying give him a half hour. He usually get on about the second episode. Where the hell did he send that message? Oh, he must have inboxed me. Yeah, he usually get on about the second episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and message him back. Work will on the
Yeah, look, the internet been hot, y'all.
yeah, it's been a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
I was listening to what John was talking about. Okay.
Before you say that, Kennard, are we gonna address that Alicia got on makeup and eyelashes and earrings and a whole prom
First
dress
of
in this
all,
motherfucker?
back
I
from
have on
Florida.
an AirPod.
What same
I
thing?
always have
Same
on these
thing.
earrings. I always have on these earrings.
Whatever.
I do have on lashes. This is something new.
Your
That's
ass out there
trash.
choosing.
That is
You went to Florida choosing. That's what you was doing. Yeah. I'm
out there
snitching.
choosing, Alicia.
I'm
No,
snitching.
not at all.
Where
Not
your
at
nigga at?
all.
I'm snitching.
Alicia, go ahead and tell him, break it down. My bitch is choosing love without a rock.
I would say why have one nigga when you can have five? Why have five when you can have 9?
There you go. That's good math right there.
I got too many niggas. You can take one of mine.
Mika, you
No,
been
so
good?
I
You been good?
said this year I'm trying different
Yeah.
stuff. So eyelashes are something new. I don't think I like them though.
They cute on you,
Oh.
Alicia. Why you don't like them? They nice.
First of all, because they impede me putting on my sunglasses and my eyeglasses. And I just can't get past my eyelashes touching my eyebrows. That's just, I
It's
don't know.
creepy feeling, ain't
Try
it?
to go a
It's
little
creepy
smaller.
feeling.
Yeah, try a size smaller then.
Yeah.
You know
And I
what?
tried
I
to
never
nice
thought
on
about
you.
it.
I tried the individual lashes, but I'm having an allergic reaction. Well, I really like those. Those look really cute. But my eyes crust over like I got pink eye, so I can't do those. So
Yeah.
I'm trying the strips, but I'm really not.
Hey,
I just-
Kennard,
No,
he
they
over
got
there.
magnetic
He
ones,
over there
Alicia.
blinking extra for no fucking reason.
Alicia.
I ain't never saw Alicia blink this much, nigga. Never.
They got
Guys, you gonna get up off me. I see you hiding your hair.
Alicia,
I
they got
am having I need a haircut
magnetic
like mother.
lashes.
Huh?
What you say?
I said they got magnetic lashes.
Yeah, but so the magnetic lashes, like,
What?
so I've heard different reviews on those, and I ain't really into I ain't trying to learn how to do nothing. So I'll
Well,
pay
that's why I
somebody
just
to
wear
do it.
mascara though. I just deal with mascara.
Mascara do me well. Like I'm still fine as hell without the eyelashes, but I just want to
How
try
does the
something.
mag what is the mag what how, where do the mag what
So
what do
instead of using glue, you put some stuff on and it magnetizes it to your eyes, as opposed to doing lashes.
That sounds dangerous.
that sounds painful.
But I've heard people say that they don't really sit like they're supposed to.
I need
Yeah,
Well,
they
I've never
slide.
tried them.
Well,
I just
Wow.
I heard they slides. I never tried them. I like the individuals, but ever since I put them on, ever since I went to the Chinese people and had them do my individuals, I haven't had a real eyelash since then. So I just do the
Damn.
strips.
Do they use? They might have been using because the black girl that did mine. She said that a lot of times they be using the nail glue instead of.
Oh no, they use the regular lash glue. But the thing is, my lashes are already so thin.
Oh,
They were
okay.
already thin. So when I put the individuals on, when I was time for them to come off, I was taking my lash off with it too.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I got some, but they don't grow like they did before. So I just
Okay.
used the scripts and I stopped paying for it, paying to get it did. I just have my daughters put them on.
Me and Kanar would much rather hear y'all talk about Brazilian waxes. So go.
What's that?
They cost a lot of money and they're pretty painful. The front part is pretty painful.
Y'all getting razor bumps? What y'all got going on? What's your situation?
No, it hurts. Like the fat piece, when they hit that fat piece and
That's
snatch it,
torture.
you scream. Like I be screaming. I can't even control
shit.
it. It hurts.
But
I
why
let
go
nobody-
through all of that though? I just don't
I will
understand.
tell you why.
I don't let
Why go
nobody
through all
touch
of that?
I don't let nobody touch
It's-
my poo like that but me.
It's smooth, but I'm telling y'all, it's a whole different kind of smooth when they do that wax. I'm telling you, I lie to y'all.
Listen,
Not, baby.
From
I'm
the
a
man's
grown ass.
perspective, it's a whole nother thing.
Listen, I am a grown ass woman. Okay, Alicia, I do not need to walk around with kindergarten cooch. I'm a grown ass woman.
I do. I get a
Okay.
Brazilian wax.
I
love
mean,
it.
Nah,
I do my own. I do my own. So I mean,
hell nah.
I tend to that myself.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
this?
but you know what? It's a different
No,
feel
yeah.
when you
Like
when they
old
when
school
they
or how
actually
we
doing
wax
it?
everything. It feels
Stop it.
different, and it doesn't grow back as fast.
And it tastes
And it
better.
to me, it looks
Oh,
smoother.
yeah.
Like when I put on a
Oh
swimsuit,
man.
or I'm trying to be sexy. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
I buy them good I get the good raises and I get down there and I get it out done. I don't mind doing myself once a week. I do me once a week anyway. I don't got no problem.
But when I get
So I'm
when I get
smooth
waxed,
anyway.
I have to
Yeah,
do my
I'm
shave
I'm pleading the
anyway.
fifth on
3
this
days.
conversation.
But if I wax, I can go almost 3
Hey,
weeks
Kanar,
without
I
doing
think we
nothing
can step
to it.
out for this conversation. Just let them go.
I'm just gonna listen. Hey, I'm just.
John started it.
I see.
I'm just saying. Like I said, I plead the fifth on that conversation.
No, John asked for this. He
Ooh,
asked
shit,
for
I'm
all of
cold.
this.
I didn't think y'all was really gonna answer, honestly. I really didn't.
Yeah, what you was looking for today, didn't you?
Look, you fucked around and found out. This is what happened.
Everybody take a picture and put it in the chat.
Oh, hey, doggy.
Hey, Snoopy.
Just go put them in
There your poopy poopy.
I got a boil them.
Doggy.
Hey,
Doggy.
Sophie.
Oh, look at that, y'all.
I'm gonna boil them. I got a boil them.
Look,
Just leave them in the kitchen.
Oh,
well, we done got all the extra shit out.
Yeah,
We got some more now. If you
that's
just
a hell
gotta
of a way to
add
start a
some
show, Kanar.
What they call a monologue, I guess. Whatever the hell, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
now that we got that part out the way.
We got that out the way. Look,
Chloe, come on.
we talk. Oh yeah, cause you got a dog.
Yeah, she was outside and wouldn't come in now when I was cold.
Yeah, it's cold than a motherfucker. Shit.
I had to turn the
And it's
goddamn heat
May,
on today.
y'all.
I'm
I
sick
got a
of this
whole
shit.
fucking attitude about it.
No, it's supposed to be nice next week though.
Yeah, I saw like almost 90.
Yeah.
See that Thursday.
About goddamn time.
Shit, I know your weather was on point in Florida.
At least you come
It
pick
was-
me
it
up.
was
My
like-
friend. Look, when you get here,
High
come
70s,
pick me
low
up.
80s.
That's I'll take it.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Like it was definitely beach weather. I got good and burnt. I got good and tan.
Yeah.
You're looking caramel today.
Girl, I know.
I swear she just glowing. She just glowing. Look at
Yeah.
it.
I know. Look at her.
Thank
With
Got
your
a glaze
sun-kissed-
on.
Look, with your sun-kissed
Shut
ass.
up,
You
John.
know.
It's like a honey bun.
almost made me say something, John. Shut up.
Wait, not honey, bro.
Hey, what?
Y'all.
Okay, look, we gonna talk. Okay, we supposed to be talking about, and I know we veer off on a lot of shit, but I definitely wanted to at least start off with the the young chick.
Which young chick?
Okay, the young chick the young chick whose scholarship got took from her.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be going to TSU, and she got expelled because she took a picture with this. You know what?
With the gun.
With the
Yeah,
gun.
It's the wrong thing.
she should have gotten her scholarship taken. That should have absolutely happened.
I agree. That makes two.
I read about the wrong thing. I thought you was talking about this Mackenzie chick, but okay. Now tell me you said no bullshit. I read. I was like, this is a long ass thing. But anyway, okay. You said she was a TSU student.
She was taking prom pictures.
But
She had
I
prom
mean,
pictures taken.
honestly, where the fuck is her mother at? Cause ain't no fucking way. My
That's
son go on
my
prom in
thing.
2 fucking weeks, honestly. And I wish upon 1,000 fucking stars he pull out well, he wouldn't. But
Right.
I mean, you know, I wish
Why is
upon
that even
1,000 stars.
appropriate?
Wait.
That's what I'm gonna say.
She took a picture with a gun at
That was
prom?
bad parenting.
So yeah,
That
so
was
their
bad
prom
parenting.
pictures. So they took prom pictures, and she and her prom date were carrying, like, they were taking pictures with like holding guns for their prom pictures.
Now hold on. Did y'all also? And I mean, it's just the flip side. I know Kanar gonna say I don't care what other people doing, but did you see the same thing? It was 4 white girls taking pictures in their prom dresses with guns.
They wrong too.
I seen quite a few.
Yeah, they wrong too.
Quite a few prom pics like that. Where they were taking pictures with guns. I seen like 2 or 3 or 4 more other pictures that was taken like that. And my question was, where's the parents and who did they not know that the kids was gonna get expelled for this? Like, I mean, that was coming. What you thought was gonna come behind?
Right.
What?
Right.
What
and who wants their kids? Like, you send your kids to college. Like, I don't want my child going to school with somebody who parents even allow that kind of behavior. Because what are you gonna do when you're by yourself in college? Like, with in light of everything that's going on, we don't really do mass shootings in school, but it's a possibility. So if this is the kind of behavior you're exhibiting, you're a liability at that point. And
you're
so
not
they
the
need
type
to pull
of
that.
element that you're not the type of element that other people deserve to be around. I mean,
right. And so you need to be
it.
pulled. Your scholarship definitely should have been pulled. If you want to go there, you need to pay.
Right, and it's just the fact of the matter with everything that's going on, all these shootings at the schools and stuff like that. Why would you thought that was a good idea to do? What was the thought process behind that? That should have been like, no.
What was dumb. I need to know what was happening.
Really?
Why would they point? What was happening with the gun? Like, what was the part?
They were just posing with them.
No, they were just posing with the gun.
Let me find a picture. That way you can kind of bring it all.
Like they just had they just had like the guns was like part of their outfit. It was an accessory to their outfit.
Niggas is like
he put a picture up. I reattached my
phone. I see.
Like
they look good.
They luscious to get all except for like a row in the back. I got like a fucking shag.
But you didn't look. But they really did. They still look full even when you shaved them. They still look full.
Yeah, I missed it. It feels. I missed that weight.
So I think it sounds like to me. So we all agree in that, she.
Oh yeah, that was dumb as hell. Yeah, she deserved to have everything taken away from her because like that was just stupid. Why would you thought that was a good idea to do?
Right.
John, I'm gonna share the picture for those of us who hadn't seen it.
Don't start that shit. Don't you start that move.
Don't you start that shit.
No, he get your ass. He trying to hump mom. Get your ass down.
Hello.
Goodbye.
All right.
Panther, I'm gonna hit you with this pillow.
Now here
He's so jealous.
Look at this shit here.
What the fuck was she as a mother? Well, I mean, honestly, their whole family need their ass beat. Somebody should have had some fucking sense to say, nah, maybe not. Somebody.
That was my thing. Somebody, the mother should have been like, nah, you're not gonna put this. I would have been like, no, you're not gonna mess up my prom pictures. No, you're not gonna do that. Like,
but see, this is
if you read that she's a straight A student and she couldn't attend. Motherfuckers holding several guns like that shit. It's a problem.
I mean, honestly, I understand that at that age you don't make full. But something should have proved this. Is this the image I want to portray? What at some point. We all have some.
Wait, put that. Show that again, Kanard. Show that picture again. So I can see what was at the bottom of that.
Like Kanard said, that was parenting going wrong because the parents should have said right. The parents should have objected to that. That was the parenting gone wrong right there.
It was lack thereof parenting. This is.
So if you now look under that picture, she brought her Glock for them messy hoes.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. My niece went viral posting guns and prom pictures.
You in that life. That's that life you choosing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's stupid.
But see, you know what? This one now, Alicia, you just said she's straight A suit and all this, but see, she didn't have common sense. See, the thing is,
that's what I'm saying.
if you got to decide at that age right there, you got to decide whether you gonna be a street motherfucker or you gonna be legitimate. Clearly, you want to be street. So, because I remember I seen or I heard about a tweet that she put up. Oh, I'm too gangster for y'all and all this bullshit. Okay, you can go be gangster. We're gonna take our scholarship back, and we're gonna expel you from high school, and you can get your diploma in the fucking mail because you want to be gangster.
Yeah, gangsters don't have degrees.
Right, you can go be a statistic. That's fine. You can't get mad at motherfuckers because they took their money. They don't owe you shit. It don't make a difference what your academics was. They don't owe you a damn thing. And see, a lot of black folks got mad because they're making a black-white thing. Okay, well, at the end of the day, then where was her parents at with some fucking money stacked up for her to go to school? Where was that at? Instead, she going at.
I mean, even if they got money, like they and she, because there's some kids that have money that get scholarships, sure, but there's a lack of parental guidance. They're like, okay, you want to say
this thing is stopping up real bad. I'm gonna stop this share because it's killing our audio.
So you have a
yeah, it's still freezing us up. That might
be control in this matter. So you want to send this child to the school and to do what? Because it's clearly whatever she want to do is done. You're not even telling her that that's not, like, we know that people troll social media and they see everything. So you don't even, as a parent, you don't even have the ability to foresee that this shit is going to be a problem for her. Now, the daughter may not have seen it because kids are fucking stupid. Yeah. They're stupid. But you as an adult, you should have seen that was going to be problematic. She has all these guns laying around her. She's holding a gun, and under the caption, she got her Glock for these messy hoes. What message? That's not a positive message. That means you looking for some shit. It's not a good look. So anybody that is attempting to give you some money to go to school, I would definitely pull it, because who wants to be associated with that shit? And if she actually does something in that school is going to be liable because she posted the shit she knowing. So if she does anything at that school to harm somebody, they're going to be liable.
Yep, that's the first thing they're going to look back to. Well, she did this, they're going to relate back to that picture automatically. So
Johnny got his hand up.
I can't take Alicia serious when she looked like fucking Barbie. I ain't doing it. No, I ain't about to let this shit ride. No.
Dang, Nika, that's a little thick ass newborn.
Baby, he was 10'9" at birth.
Woo! Shit. Look at his hand. Look at his hand. Goodness.
The mama dead?
Yes. No. Well, the mama said she was 13 something at birth. So
the mother was 13?
Damn.
Yeah, the mother was 13 pounds or something at birth.
Damn.
So yeah.
It was even good. Yeah,
all he want to do is eat. That's it. He just want to eat and sleep.
I was trying to figure out. I was trying to play devil's advocate. Like, okay, guns aren't illegal, but once whoever Alicia showed the caption, now there's no possible way I could ever come up with any excuse. Like, there's nothing that could be. It can be said before, but now it's just. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, as they say, get down how you live, and she did, yeah. And now she down,
and now it cost her living. That's what it did.
But she still has her aunt like posting shit like she wasn't invited, she wasn't able to go attend her graduation, and the TSU took her stuff, but she's a straight A student. Like, you're still excusing that behavior as if you don't understand. Still, like, we're talking about adults now with adult experiences. You're still defending this bullshit. Like, you can't understand why TSU pulled their scholarship. You don't understand why that picture was inappropriate. Like, even if she's a straight A student, that doesn't preclude her from committing crime or from putting your perception is every fucking thing. How you present yourself is every fuking thing. And what you essentially presented is that, bitch, you crazy. Like, you got straight A's, but you don't have sense enough to know that you should not be running around with fucking pistols in your hand talking about you got a Glock for these hoes, these messy hoes. Because Like
You did
you
look.
just
You did
fucked
all
up
that
your
shit for
whole money.
the
You
look.
fucked up
You
4
did
years
all
of your
that shit
life
for the
for buying
gram.
that.
You know, she did that shit for the gram, and it cost her whole fucking life.
But again, kids
Yep.
are stupid. So her auntie and her mammy that were watching her do this, and any other adult that watched this happen, they're guilty. Like she's really not culpable in this. Not too much. Them parents and them aunties and all them folks that stood around taking them pictures and charging up, and somebody had to get them fucking guns, whether they're real or not. Nobody had any common sense to say this shit is inappropriate, it's raggedy shit. And even when let's fuck the white folk, right? Let's talk about how black people are perceived, period. So this is the shit that you're gonna put in your child's hand and her date's hand like y'all fucking Charlie's Angels, and you stamped this shit and told her this shit was okay, and now you upset that they told her you can't come to graduation. She shouldn't have been invited to graduation because bitch, you carrying guns. I don't know what you gonna do, right? And TSU should have took the money because we don't know what you're gonna do. We don't know without supervision because you don't have a lot of supervision. Without supervision, you might come to TSU and decide somebody pissed you off and shoot up the whole joint. You can't come here. Period. Or if you come here, you gonna come here on your own dime because you doing this shit. Like it's fair.
Like this is a good lesson for people to. Well, there's so much. Everything you said. Yep. And the fact when you take stuff from people, especially when you talk about scholarships, you're representing them. Like they just invested in you. They're not your employer, but they're goddamn your benefactor. So you have a certain day responsibility to not put them in a bad light, and that's just ridiculousness. This is a very unfortunate lesson for her to learn, and this is a fucked up way to be introduced to adulthood. But this is a hell of a lesson.
I've been saying it's a right age lesson to be learned, so she know in the future not to make these same dumbass mistakes.
Right.
And not to follow up behind her dumbass parents. She know now to make better decisions. Now, I mean, life ain't got to be over. She can still regain herself, but it's a good thing that you know now that wasn't a bright idea. Wasn't nothing good about that.
And life ain't fair. So when we talk about her being straight A student, she could have been perfect all through school. Life is not fair. People don't owe you shit, and everything that you do has a consequence to the shit you do. So it don't matter that you work 4 hard years, straight A's, to get put the fuck out over a prom picture. That should be a lesson to you that life is not fucking fair, and how people perceive you is going to be is important. Like people, I don't give a fuck about how people see me. When people see you in that light, especially when they're offering you money and they have some kind of control and they have something you want, it's very important how they perceive you. And again, we teach our kids, everybody think that as long as you run a race, you get a trophy. No, nigga, that's not how that works. Only on the first place, the person that finishes the race first is the winner. Everything else is a fucking loser. You can get trophies all you want. And I think that's a problem too. Like you can't expect to do bad shit and be like, well, here I did all this shit and we're gonna excuse your bad behavior. What she essentially did was it was violent. It was detrimental to her future. It ain't over, like Mika said, it ain't over. But at the same time, where are the fucking adults that were taking these pictures? The boy's parents and her parents. Like nobody thought to say this shit is in the fucking appropriate. Y'all should not be doing. And I'm sure it might have been somebody's grandma that they ain't pay no. Somebody that said this shit they shouldn't have did, and they ignored the shit. So all these adults that took these pictures and thought this shit was cute, and they're still defending the shit as if it's still okay. They're fucking problematic. They're the problem, not the little girl.
You know what? That reminds me of a story I saw.
Everything ain't for the gram. Everything ain't for the internet. If you want to take those pictures, you should have took them with your phone and left it in your phone.
And then there's that. That's a good point.
That's everything ain't for the gram. That's you put anything you put out there in social media will hurt you. It can hurt you.
It will be used against your dumb
Yeah, and I don't agree with nobody upholding nobody's wrong. I was saying it was like a news segment where this boy ran in a Family Dollar trying to rob it, and the employees shot him. His family on the news talking about he need to go to jail for shooting him. I mean, he was taking some stuff. I mean, how he's supposed to get? You seen that before? How he's supposed to get money? Yep. How he's supposed to get money?
The fuck?
I guess by robbing folks, shit. Oh, well, when you rob folks, that's how you want to get money. Then you get the consequences.
Yeah. Find it. Matter of fact, Ed, find it and put it in the group chat, and I'm gonna share it on here because I ain't never even heard of this one.
As
But
they say, okay, I found it for you, but shit, it's like this. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
That part.
Yep.
That part.
Very
Exactly.
stupid.
Exactly.
I do want to say this, and it may sound sexist, but I'm gonna just come out and say it the way it is. I can guarantee you that the father was not the person that took the picture, and the father was not the person that co-signed this bullshit. Ain't no man gonna stand there and let his daughter take pictures with all these fucking guns and with the dudes.
Man,
Ain't no
I
man.
would disagree with you. It's some weak ass niggas out here. And you can say, I mean, you can say what you, it's some weak ass niggas that are reproducing around here. And they think that shit, these are the same niggas who had their sons sagging, who had their sons throwing up gang signs, who had their sons talking slick. These are the same niggas.
I mean,
it's
these
the
are
same niggas.
We talking about
These are the
niggas.
same
We're not
niggas.
talking about
These
niggas.
But wait, no. These are the same niggas who allowing their sons to dress up like women. It doesn't mean anything. The daddy. I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that the daddy did or did not have a part of it, but I wouldn't exclude him because they want their daughters to be gangsters and their daughters. They want their daughters to be gangsters and their sons to be bitches.
Man, that's a whole new different thing to me because
I'm just saying.
now we talking about motherfuckers out here that's on reckless shit, some reckless niggas. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm saying ain't no man gonna stand there and allow his daughter to do this type of shit.
But you have reckless niggas that are.
We don't know if my daddy was. We don't know if my daddy was a man or a bitch. We don't know.
We don't know. But I'm saying
when I saw the picture that you just showed, honestly, the way that it played in my mind was like she took the pictures and then one dumbass fucking uncle came like, hey, let's shout it. Go, take these guns right quick. That every scenario in my mind, it was a dumbass nigga who brought those guns. Like,
hey, there was a man involved, John, as far as you're concerned.
It was a nigga.
Right.
Look, this is the way I look at it. It's like the lack of men in the homes has been detrimental to the Black community. This is a byproduct of that as far as I'm.
But that's not even true though, Kennard. There is not a lack of Black men in the home. That's a lie.
Okay.
What I'm saying statistically, that's a lie. There are Black men are in there, like statistically speaking, Black men are in their children's life. So even when we talk about men not being in a household, it's not Black people that it's more white men that are not in their households than it is Black men not in their households or not in their child's life. It's, I'm telling you, it's a system of sorry ass niggas. Like, period. Like, there's no, and the mamas are sorry too, because I don't care whether it's a man in the house or not. My mother would have never, my mom would have beat the shit out of me for even thinking that was something to do. Like, even if I had brought that to her and be like, hey, can we, she would have told me I couldn't go to graduation. She wouldn't even probably let me go to TSU because apparently you have more growing up to do. Apparently you don't have common. So you know what I'm saying? My mother would not have let me do that. So even if there's not a father present, that was nothing about those pictures said that shit was okay. By male or female, that shit should not have been okay. Like, mother, John, what the fuck? What are you laughing at?
I'm agreeing. Like, that shit would have been stupid on Halloween.
Are you laughing at my eyelashes, John?
I said it was that shit would have been stupid on Halloween.
John been cracking up for the past like 5-10 minutes.
You know what? I do agree with you to a degree, Alicia, but I will say it's a, well, I wouldn't say it's a it ain't well, I agree. I guess I would say this is what I wanted to say is that it says a lot about the caliber of parents that we have today, both male and female, is to allow these sort of things that, you know, to transpire. Nobody wants to take accountability for themselves as parents or for their offspring. And so this is why you have things like this. You have a lot of this carjacking going on. There's an 11-year-old kid carjacked a 70-year-old lady in the burbs maybe a couple months ago. This kid was 11 years old. Where did he get the gun? Why is he out there doing this? It was no different than what not Alicia, but Ebony just said. And I want to see that video because my guess is this kid.
But look, this the fucked up part. I'm trying to look up the video, but it's so many damn people robbing fucking Family Dollars.
That's
I ain't
sad.
got enough.
It don't be the one person in there. That's what it is, you know. And so that's but you know, that's another story. But you know, it just speaks volumes, and it's just, you know, when you see shit like this, you know, at least, I mean, 20 years ago when we was kids, that was unthinkable for girls to even pick up guns. Now it's a common practice. Now it's no big deal. You know, that was a thing that was kind of left off to the guys. I mean, like, you know, you may have had a guy or two back then, you know, or whatever, that may have carried a gun or was playing with guns. You didn't hear about it as frequent as you do now with these girls now. So the girls is adopting all this street shit. They want to, them the new niggas now. You see what I'm saying? So she's sitting up there bragging and boasting and all this other shit. You lost all this shit. And as far as I'm concerned, personally, I think that is the end for. I think you're going to be a statistic. Because what was your backup plan if this shit went wrong? And it seemed like to me, the only thing you did, you, your auntie, and everybody else, whatever little chicks that you can get to support you in this bullshit, they just attacked everybody. But what's the plan? Now your money's gone. You can't walk across the stage. What's the plan after this? You don't have one.
I don't think that she should have had a plan. She's a fucking child like that. She shouldn't have had a plan. Her parents should have had a plan, right? It's not, and I don't think that her life is over, but goddamn it, I bet you next time she does something, she'll think twice about how it's going to affect her in the future. Like, kids are, one thing about children, they're very short-sighted. Kids do shit and they don't think about the next day or the next month or who's gonna see it or how they don't do that, which is why they still have fucking parents. So It was her mother or her father, whoever's raising her, it was their responsibility to say, if this gets out, like, again, if she put this on social media, if she does this, how is this going to affect her, right? How is this going to help her? And then we get into the, like, I'm all for, I'm a big advocate for feminine women. Like, I'm definitely not a feminist, but I believe that young ladies should behave like young ladies, and girls should be taught how to be ladies, right? So
and have
even
eyelashes and shit.
Huh?
And have eyelashes and shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Alicia. That's all good. I got you.
Shut up. But I mean, but even with the eyelashes, like, you see these young girls walking, and some of these women, they walk in heels and they're walking like a fucking cow. Like, there's no femininity there. They're not gliding through shit. They just, it's a hard walk, like they're in Tim's, like, just right. There's no grace to it, and they're not being taught that. And so we have a couple of generations of women who do not, they think that being effeminate or being a lady, like being quiet, like, I don't believe in, like, and I've always been like this, and maybe because I've had brothers and uncles and dads, I don't believe in yelling. Like, I don't like for a man to yell at me. I don't like that. That's a trigger for me. I don't believe that people that love each other should be cussing at each other, calling motherfuckers, bitches. I don't believe in none of that. To me, all of it is disrespect. So I don't do any of that stuff. And I teach my daughter and my son, if I'm into it with somebody, a man that I'm supposed to be with, he called me a bitch, there's no coming back from that for me. Because it only gets worse. Even if you say it out of anger, it gets worse. But these girls are not being taught that. They're taught to be just like men. Like, I'm talking about the sexual prowess, their mouth, like they don't even talk in a feminine way. Like, they suck my pussy. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, dude, I mean, and calling each other broad, on bitch, and doing all this and do like.
Call my mom, bro. Oh, there's a video. We're gonna lead off.
We got a whole situation going on with these young girls are not being taught to be young ladies. They're not taught to be feminine. They around here being treated like whole niggas, and nobody's telling them that you don't have to be loud. You don't have to be seen. You don't have to be noticed. You don't. And a lot of these mothers are raising thoughts and training. Like, they over-sexualizing their young girls too soon, belly tops, shit, all kind of shit that's too grown for them, and they walking around singing. Even, like, I don't believe that kids should be watching certain TV shows or listening to certain things. Like, they shouldn't be listening to Moneybag Yo at 2 or 3 years old. That's inappropriate. It's not appropriate.
Okay, look, we down to the last minute 16.
Okay.
Just sent the video over. That's perfect. We're gonna start off part 2 with it. We got Will coming on part 2. So, you know, we usually do 4. for an episode, whatever. But yeah, well, I like the energy we got now. This is a very controversial topic, and we're gonna keep this shit rolling. So I want to see what this video is all about. I don't know how long ago. I don't know none of this. Y'all knew about it. I didn't. So like I said,
Yeah, it happened in 2013. So
that's cool.
Let me just say this: the first time that we have all agreed on something. Like this is
it is.
I don't think this has ever happened. Where
Oh,
we
then I
all
changed
agree.
mine. I changed mine. Fuck yeah.
The first time for everything. So I'm all right with that. I'm like, I just knew somebody was gonna veer left on that one, but we all was on the same accord. Okay, so let's see what happens with this next one. It's gonna cut off. I'm gonna send the code. Mika, I'm gonna send you the code too.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go to the next. So I'm just tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, while we waiting for this, come on, let me tell y'all why when I have people follow me or I follow them, why I got all these niggas in my inbox and these celestial people either trying to do astrology